Hello, and welcome to Edge Reads Chicago. I'm your host, E.J. Cochran, aka Blythe H. Warren. I'm a local author, and this is my podcast where I visit and discuss independent bookstores in Chicagoland. This week, my partner and I visited Exile in Bookville. If that name calls to mind the classic 1993 Liz Phair album Exile in Guyville, that is intentional, and you have excellent taste in music. Exile in Bookville is a tiny store on the second floor of the Fine Arts Building, home to NPR's Wait, Don't Tell Me. And they've taken advantage of every inch of their limited space. My first impression upon opening the door was that music was equally important to these booksellers. Not only did they provide an eclectic and delightful soundtrack to my shopping experience, but they also had what I'm calling a music room. I don't know if they refer to it as that, but what else would you call a nook devoted to albums and a vast collection of books about musicians? After inching around a few other patrons in the small entryway of the store, I stepped into the music room, and I confess I spent the majority of my time in this section of the store. There were just so many intriguing titles. I did eventually venture into the fiction and nonfiction areas, which had floor-to-ceiling books. So much to explore. There was an almost intimidating number of staff recommendations. How could one reader possibly choose? The vibe in the store was definitely punk, and the possibly harried, not at all gregarious bookseller absolutely fit that bill. I suspect he's incredibly knowledgeable about books and music, but I was too intimidated to find out, which is more a comment on my own confidence than on him. Now that I know what to expect, I would absolutely go back. It's a store for lingering and perusing and getting a little lost in the love of books. Check them out at 410 South Michigan Avenue. An important note for visitors who may have mobility issues, the store is on the second floor, and when I visited, the elevator was out of order. It might be worthwhile to call before you go. That's it for this week's episode. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to support this channel and Chicago's independent bookstores. And if there's a bookstore you want Edge to review, please let me know in the comments section. Be sure to give the name and address. And maybe pick up one of my books anywhere books are sold. If you like sapphic romance, I write that under my pen name, Blythe H. Warren. And if cozy mysteries are your thing, I publish those under my real name, E.J. Cochran. Thanks for spending time with me.